Isang Thailander boxer ang malakalabaw kong lumaban March 28, 2024. Mga idol ay dumayo ang ating kababayan sa bansang Thailand na si ADOR TORRES. Tulang naman ang pinagmamalaki ng mga Bicolano ang current Asian welterweight champion ito. Ang pang-apat na pagdepensa na sabing titolo at nakasagupa nito ang hometown fighter na si Juan Fichit Siripana. Si ADOR TORRES nangabinan sa gangterador ng mga Thailander dahil 7 beses na itong lumaban sa bansang ito at 7 Thailander din. Ang knockout ng ating kababayan kaya naman mga idol ay umabanti na ang kartada. Ngayon 11 wins and 8 knockouts at 4 na talo. Tara mga idol, panoorin natin ang laban ng Pinoy kung paano walang hiyain nito ang kalaban sa
Chit already complaining that there might be in a clash of heads. Has got one of the largest scoring sections in this arena. People shouting his. We are likely going to see head clashes when you see an orthodox against a southpaw. It's very. ADOR attempts a nice right hand with a left, and one a left hand of his own, and he fires a body shot as well as he gives the. It definitely has the home advantage. Every shot he lands, the audience are going wild. Even when it doesn't land, they're going wild too. And I'm not trying to show too much of their hand early on. Wampachit throws a big looping right hand. They're staying very calm, holds the center of the ring. And Wampachit throws a 7 jab combination. Trying to that move, he did not react as he throws a body shot of his own and eats a right hand from Wampachit. Measuring jab, trying to find out where his opponent is before he sets up that big left hand, as we saw there, and a nice on the side of the head, and a nice combination landed by his, and he allows his opponent to get a reset, and a right hand downstairs by Juan Fichit, which is ADOR TORRES, and ADOR needs to be very careful and give some respect. Is digging deep and trying to set his opponent up for a big right hand downstairs. ADOR TORRES with his back against the ropes looks very calm in there as he flicks out the jab. I'm Juan Fichit's attack, because ADOR TORRES definitely has the range, and the Juan Fichit is just looking for that charging action, trying to blitz his opponent. Round number 2 on Juan Fichit in the blue, and ADOR TORRES takes the fight, flicking that jab out as he goes downstairs and upstairs. And a nice left hand by Juan Fichit. And Juan Fichit throwing haymaker after haymaker. And ADOR fires back of his own. Right hand Fichit and a right uppercut as well between the guards. And ADOR TORRES has got to up close and personal. Is at his disadvantage. He needs to just use his rip. ADOR TORRES has no reason to take these shots on the gloves. ADOR TORRES flicks out that jab. ADOR TORRES just ADOR now uses a nice move of dragging the guard down of Juan Fichit to throw a left hand upstairs. TORRES needs to be every shot he throws. A nice 1-2 landed by ADOR TORRES. He's not getting involved in the antics of Juan Fichit. Juan Fichit wants to make this a slugfest, and ADOR TORRES is a boxing match. Round. Remember, when you're a southpaw against an orthodox, you're trying to fight for the lead leg of your opponent, or lead leg on the outside of theirs, because it allows you to throw a powerful and a nice double jab landed by ADOR TORRES. Juan Fichit dangerous inside the pocket, and ADOR TORRES definitely not afraid. Fire with fire. ADOR TORRES firing shots, hitting the opponent, and that's a good move. Rather than waiting for an opening, create your opening. He's win fences. 10 seconds to go of round number 2. ADOR TORRES pushed ABF welterweight title. And a nice double jab followed up by a left hand by ADOR TORRES. And ADOR now with a better combination. The jab misses. And a right hand downstairs by Juan Pachit. In my eyes, for Juan Pachit to actually be winning this fight. ADOR Torres flicks that jab out at his body to the fullest. A nice jab by Juan. I'd like to see a little bit more activity. ADOR Torres needs to throw those he did in the first round. The sweat comes flying into the audience. ADOR Torres now holds center of the ring and flicks that jab up and evades the damage of Juan Pachit. And exactly what Torres needs to do. ADOR Torres throwing that jab out a lot more confidently now. He needs to do find the range and set up. ADOR Torres just dancing around. He's got to be very careful he doesn't get lazy with the jab, because Juan Pachit will read a big left hand upstaids. And I like that Juan Pachit went for something there. A little dangerous in the pocket. Juan Pachit now got his opponent on head of ADOR Torres to throw a big right hand of his own. And a nice ADOR Torres almost stopping Juan Pachit in his tracks. And ADOR Torres has been at this piston of a jab, constantly flicking it out, exactly what he needs to do. 10 seconds of round number 3. ADOR Torres boxing beautifully, jabbing perfectly as he swings for the fence. A much better round for the man from the Philippines. Missed about 35 jabs in that round. Exactly what he needs to do by ADOR right now. He needs to get up close and personal of ADOR Torres. Once he gets ADOR Torres again dancing around with that nice jab, flicking out combinations. Juan Pachit needs to be careful, because there will be looking very carefully if he keeps eating jabs. ADOR Torres with a nice combination, and he needs to do 3. Is looking very closely here. Juan Pachit now needs to come alive. Beautiful right hand downstairs. Very similar to Raw against Apollo Creed. But Juan Pachit needs to do something if he wants this referee to keep him in this fight, because ADOR Torres is kicking that jab out, and he is accurate with the jab. Although the crowd are going wild at these body shots, the ADOR Torres, and I don't think they're doing enough. Has Juan Pachit where he wants him. He needs to do bullying Juan Pachit right now, just constantly throwing combinations. ADOR needs to just be active and keep those straight punches coming. Even if ADOR is hitting the guy, it's gonna look good on the judges' scorecards. His accuracy and his activity nice in these later rounds. Juan Pachit leaning on his opponent, and I'm not sure this is enough, because ADOR, and as we can see, he's landing combinations. The referee looking for a reason to now step in, I believe. Pachit, although dangerous, isn't doing anything to defend himself against these shots. Do not give the referee a reason, and like I said, you should not give the ref a reason to...
Dito nga mga idol ay tinigil ng referee ang laban sapagkat nakitaan ito ng dahilan para hindi na ipagpatuloy ang bakbakan dahil baka mapinsala lang. Husto ang kalaban Pinoy dahil halos hindi na makasuntok. Ang Thailander sa labang ito mga idol ay panalo ang ating kababayan by technical knockout sa ika-4 na rounds, at ito rin mga idol ang ika-4 na pensa sa kanyang hawak na titolo. Mga idol, salamat at patuloy kayong nandyan at nakasuporta sa ating channel. Paki-share na lang po ang ating mga video. At I like nyo na din. Salamat po. Idol, malaking tulong po yan sa akin. God bless. Ingat.